Michael Gove has been sacked by Boris Johnson after the senior Tory MP demanded the Prime Minister resign. The Housing Secretary was relieved of his duties in a phone call with his party leader tonight. Mr. Johnson's decision to remove the experienced MP from his cabinet has sent shockwaves through Westminster, with one MP telling Express.co.uk. "This is not rational thinking." Mr. Gove was absent from the House of Commons at Prime Minister's questions this lunchtime, failing to show up to support his boss. It is thought he had this morning told Mr. Johnson in person that there was no hope of him remaining in office and that he should resign. A major reshuffle is now set to be underway as the Prime Minister looks to stack his ranks with ultra-loyalists to reboot his premiership. Mr. Johnson's relationship with Mr. Gove has long been troubled, with the Prime Minister's leadership campaign in 2016 derailed when his rival withdrew support and decided to run himself. The Housing Secretary was just one of a number of cabinet colleagues today pleading with the NO10 incumbent to give up and quit. Home Secretary Priti Patel, Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng, Transport Secretary Grant Shapps, Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis, and Welsh Secretary Simon Hart were among the cabinet ministers telling Mr. Johnson to stand down. Dozens of MPs have quit the government in protest at Mr. Johnson's leadership today, urging him to step aside for the good of the Conservative Party. It followed the resignations of Rishi Sunak and Sajid Javid from the positions of Chancellor and Health Secretary respectively last night. A Snap YouGov poll last night found 69% of Britons thought Mr. Johnson should step down as Prime Minister, including a majority, 54%, of 2019 Conservative voters say. Less than a month ago, just 34% of those who backed the Tories at the last election wanted the party leader to stand down. However, a source close to the Prime Minister said tonight that Mr. Johnson was defiant. They said, "The PM has a mandate from 14 million people to get a job done. He's very conscious of his commitment to them. If the party wants to stop him, they have to take that mandate away." He has called Graham Brady's bluff. They added, "The choice is a Conservative government with a new Chancellor who will soon outline a new economic program of tax cuts, deregulation and the benefits of Brexit. Or 3 months of tearing each other apart." To elect a leader with no mandate, which would prompt the opposition to demand an election which the Conservatives would lose to a coalition of chaos, Lib Dems, Labour and the SNP, who would break up Britain and leave Conservatives out of power for a long time. Commenting on the above issue, someone said, "This is worse than what they did to Trump. Every liberal lefty snake has been working on this since the election. Anything to try and reverse Brexit. All these petty little misdemeanors that the opposition have been harping on about should not be what brings down a Prime Minister. 44 resigned because they don't realize they have been manipulated and used by the snakes. Let them go, who needs them?" How about you? What do you think about the above issue? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section and let's talk. If you find the video good, please don't regret one like and share them. Goodbye and see you in the next videos, thank you.